You know, James, I wanted to talk more about this whole idea of persistence and never giving up, and how that quality is what's kind of kept us going, I think, through all these 19 years of painting side by side. And I'm sure you will remember a couple of years ago, when we went to Tucson for our annual doctor's appointment there, and we happened upon the Tucson Contemporary Art Museum, and there was a show. They were giving a retrospective to a painter, a resident there named Robert Barber, who had been a school teacher in the Tucson Union School District for 30 or 40 years. And he had painted in anonymity for over 50 years, all by himself, rarely showed his work. Apparently he had a little bit of exposure, but not much. And somehow the Tucson Museum found his work and found him and unearthed a treasure trove of huge format paintings, small paintings, sculptures, the full Monty, and gave him a big show. And he was 92 years old at the time of that retrospective.
Great show, huh?
It was a fabulous show. We were spellbound by that show.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
It gave us hope for the future, but even better than that, he wound up getting into a New York gallery who took him on to some art fairs. And if he's still alive, and I don't know that he is, he would be 96 years old. But he painted every single day, according to the bio written by him by the museum. Every day.
In anonymity.
In anonymity. Completely.
No success.
No
Never
success.
even showed his work.
Never showed it.
Never tried.
Nope. So when you go and you see a show like that, you just keep on trucking, keep on going.
Yeah, it was a great inspiration. And this great Oaxacan painter who just passed, named Francisco Toledo, who was a national treasure in Mexico and did an unbelievable amount of work in all kinds of milieus, said that painting is a grind. It's not glamorous, and if you occasionally have a moment of inspiration, that's a good thing. That's great. Mm-hmm. But Julie and I talked this about a lot. We're happy being grinders.
We love to grind.
We love to grind.
We're project driven.
We're project driven.
Grinding comes naturally.
We're also
to us.
schedule driven and driven in our habits too. So we like being someplace every day, working hard, and it's really the only thing it's the only thing that ever made me feel great about myself. And I'm used to grinding it out because I was in construction as a laborer for years and doing very unpleasant, long, hard work, but hanging in there and doing it.
And I was an appellate lawyer for over 40 years and sat at my desk and read transcripts and wrote briefs in this grinding kind of way. And because I was in the criminal law arena, I didn't win that much, which is actually fortunate, I suppose, for society. But again, toiling in anonymity, just like Robert Barber.
You know, let's not forget how lucky we are, though, to have each other as
absolutely
co-partners, and how unbelievably hard it must be to do this on your own and to keep going and try to have a job.
Or do it with an unsupporting spouse.
Or do it with, or not unsupporting, but just a person that doesn't love it like you do and doesn't understand it, you know, and doesn't, you know, I think for us now, we realize the only way forward is to really rev up our passion, which we have, and really rev up all our resources and really head them in a direction, you know, which we haven't been able to do before as much as we'd like, because you were working all the time and I was working, but now we have a free time, and so we're going to try to accelerate this whole process. But we're lucky to be together.
Absolutely.
To have the same taste, an artist. She's an abstractor, I'm a figure painter, but we like the same kind of art, same kind of furniture, same kind of architecture.
Same kind of food.
So we're lucky in that way.
Very lucky.
That was good.
Did you have any idea I'd want to talk about Robert Barber?
Oh, that's good. Want to do a Santa Fe?
Oh, it's still going.